Welcome to the Kline Realty Showcase. I'm Lana Doughty with Doughty & Company in Harrisonburg office of Kline Realty. If you see a home you're interested in, give one of our offices a call, and thanks to our sponsors, enjoy the show.
Sally, so glad you could come out today. We're here in Harrisonburg and we're doing weatherization on a single family home. Excited to show you exactly what goes on during our days here.
So Megan, what is the first step in the process of doing this weatherization?
Well, Sally, the first step is finding clients, and we find clients through all different types of means. A lot of the clients we find are through different partnerships with local community action agencies or local agencies in general, and they're able to provide referrals to us, and that's where we kind of come in and then start working with the clients directly.
Most of my career I've been pushing energy efficient, comfortable and healthy houses, but I was surprised to learn from Everett that most people don't understand what weatherization or energy efficiency means.
Weatherization in general, it's a federally funded grant program. It's available all throughout the United States. And the goal of weatherization is to go into people's homes and make them more energy efficient so they spend less money on utility bills and things like that, so they have money for those necessities, food, medicine, those types of things. Once the energy audit is done and that scope of work is developed, then it comes time for our crews to come out and do the work. So today, what our crews are doing, like I said, you can see the hose in the background. They're gonna be insulating the attic with that hose. Both of these homes needed new heating systems, so we were able to use additional funding to put in more efficient heating systems, mini splits. So Sally, can you tell me why you care so much about the weatherization program and energy efficiency in general?
Being a real estate agent, I'm interested in the housing. I'm interested in, like I said, promoting comfortable, energy efficient and healthy houses. And I'm really, really proud to promote your program because I really want to help the people in my community, especially the people who need it the most, and help lower their energy burdens. So like you could say, they can take that money and they can put it towards other things, other necessities of life.
Sally, I just want to really thank you for coming out to our project today and let me explain to you all the things that we're going to be doing here and about the weatherization program, and I'm really looking forward to our continued partnership.
And thank you so much for all the hard work and effort that you put towards helping other folks. And I hope to continue helping you in the future any way I can.
We look forward to it.
born and raised in Harrisonburg, Rockingham County, you know. So it's kind of funny when you think about community involvement, because I'm just so wrapped up in the community because I've been here my whole life. But I do think it's a really important aspect, because it's not what you know, it's who you know. And the more that you do good for other people, whether that's through community involvement or just being a good neighbor, that will come back tenfold, you know, whether that's in business or just in life in general.
Life's next steps begin with a mortgage from DuPont Community Credit Union. Whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home, DCCU has fixed and adjustable rate mortgage options, with mortgage advisors ready to help find the best option for your family. And now with our new 5/5 adjustable rate mortgage, you can receive the benefits of an adjustable rate loan with an initial rate for the first 5 years. Take the next step in your home buying journey today at mydccu.com.
One thing that I really love about this event is the Survivor Lap. The first lap that we do around the track after the opening ceremony is for survivors, and it really just embodies and kind of solidifies everything that we've been through in our battle. And the survivors are cheered on, and the community really comes together to show them support. Second lap then is the Caregiver Lap. And what that does is the survivor and caregiver get to walk together, really comes full circle. Well, hey, Spencer, we really appreciate you coming out to Relay for Life this afternoon and entertaining us.
Of course, I always love the event. It's been since about 2016 since I've played here, so it was good to be back.
Awesome. Well, we love having you, and the crowd loves having you, so thanks for everything you're doing to help us raise money for Relay for Life.
So I've got a pretty good point of view up here to see all kinds of things happening today, so tell me a little bit about the activities.
Yeah, all kinds of activities going on. We've got our live auction going on, we've got kids activities, watermelon eating contest, all kinds of different arts and crafts, so it's really something for everyone, you know. It's a little festival that's designed to raise money for a very good cause.
So tell me a little bit about the cause.
Oh yeah, Relay for Life, the American Cancer Society, is the largest single donor to cancer research, second only to the United States government. So what we raise in these local events all goes into the big pot and ultimately goes towards raising money to help us fight cancer.
So how long have you been involved?
I got involved after my own cancer battle about 4 years ago, and I wanted to have a way of giving back to the community. Spencer, it's just so important to give our community hope. You know, when folks get a cancer diagnosis, sometimes they're searching for hope anywhere that we can. And when folks like you come out here to help us put on this event and give people hope when they're facing some of the darkest times of their life, it's really important, and we appreciate it.
So there's just a sense of community here that you can really feel.
And you bring up a great point when you say community, because the community does come together to fund this event, to help us raise money, to help us put it on, and then folks can come out and have a good time and celebrate and remember and ultimately fight back against cancer. Now that you're done playing, you want to head back to the event. A lot of things still going on tonight. We've got the very touching and meaningful Luminara ceremony later on tonight, so let's head in and see what else is going on at Relay for Life.
That sounds great. Is there any watermelon left?
I think there is. Let's go do it.
Our coaches, they're not just teaching them baseball skills, they're teaching them life skills. That's a big part of what we do here at Grotto's Little League. And they learn so much. It's really great watching them develop teamwork, cheering each other on. We focus a lot on good sportsmanship, positive interactions. Sponsors like your group, Kline May, Realty, and Hearthstone Realtors Group are vital to our mission here to be able to provide the fields and the lights and the equipment for these kids so that they have an opportunity to play without having to spend a lot of money that a lot of people don't have. So we couldn't do it without you. We really appreciate it.
It's a great thing for the community, and we're proud to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining me for another Q&A with Kline May. Today, our topic is one that I've talked about before, and I'm sure I'll talk about again. NAR reached a settlement a little over a month ago. It now has preliminary approval, and it looks like we know what the new rules are going to be. And one of those rules affects buyer agents and their clients. So the current rule in Virginia, which has been law since 2012, is that when a buyer and a buyer's agent are working together and the agent is working in an agency relationship, meaning the agent is working for that buyer's best interest and not as an agent for the seller, then that relationship needs to be defined in writing. That's been the law since 2012. It is not universally practiced as it should be, which may have been one of the causes of the problems. The lawsuit that has been agreed to changes that for us in Virginia in a pretty dramatic way, in that the current law says once I as an agent have substantive discussions with a buyer, then we have to define our relationship in writing. And that's the way it's been since 2012. The new rules of the settlement say the agency agreement has to be signed before we even open a door to show a buyer a house. The important thing to remember about that is that agreement doesn't have to be for any length of time beyond just the one house you're looking at or the one day that you're looking at home. So it's nothing to be intimidated by, and we're going to be talking a lot about it in the days leading up to August 17th, which is the changeover date. Today, and in our next episode, we're featuring a local Harrisonburg coffee shop that switched locations not too long ago, and that is Black Sheep Coffee. When we went in today, they had two coffees of the day, a light and a dark. So I got one of each. This is the light. and it's very good. If you could see in my cup, you'd see it's a third of the way gone already, just between the coffee shop and here. It is a good, what I've called before, kind of a starter coffee. Not gonna knock anybody over with crazy, super rich flavor, but has a good, nice, polished coffee flavor. So thanks for joining us for another Q&A with Kline May. We'll see you next time.
In the real estate business, you're up against a lot of competition, but within the Kline May family, you don't feel that. I was a high school teacher, jumping into a new career. Whenever I tackled something, whenever I learned something new, because I taught a lot of different subjects in the past, I really like to master it. The training that Kline May offers, the education, the information that they just impart to their employees is so valuable to me. I really like the atmosphere. Everybody in the office is like a mentor. Everybody brings their own experiences and shares that with each other. We're not individual islands in the office, but we work and support each other, and I love that. They're so community oriented and it's genuine. It just feels really good to give back and to do things for others. I am really grateful that I found Kline May. They have a wonderful attitude about working as a team. If it matters to me or another agent in the office, then it matters to Kline May.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up. Even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
We are in an advice-giving business. It's not about opening a door and letting somebody into a house. We are there to guide them through this process. The more we can equip our agents with a depth of knowledge and a breadth of knowledge, they can do a better job for their clients. There's always kind of that underlying competition between agents. We are very fortunate to have replaced that with collaboration. When we get together, it becomes more than just education. We're actually strengthening the bonds between us.
No, let me do it again. There's a big truck. We hope, okay. And if you see a home you're interested in, we hope you enjoy the show. Thanks again to our sponsors, and see you next week.